Hey, Matt.
Bang.
Bang.
Shot you once.
Yeah, you did.
Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. Then you fall on the ground, and then your body might be dead. So I put the gun away and pull out the knife, and then I stab you a bunch of times.
Hey, Matt, I have a gun too.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I have a gun too.
Hey, Steve.
Hey,
It is
Matt.
Sunday. It is the weekend. There
Yep.
is, as you can see, there is 0 folks in the office.
Yup, we can say things like ass,
Ass and piss.
titties,
And-
big old titties.
And gross.
Yeah.
And we can also say hemlock and warlock. We can say all the locks.
We can say all the locks.
Sheep lock.
Yeah, wet lock.
That's right. We are in the office because we have been doing some filming. We just shot the Fear Gauntlet for Resident Evil.
Yeah, we did.
Resident Evil
One.
1. That's the PlayStation-ass PlayStation
Director's
release
cut.
of Resident Evil. It's the director's cut, so it has dual. It has the support for the DualShock, so
yep.
it has analog support, but you don't want to play Resident Evil with no analog.
Definitely not.
That series is straight D-pad action. So yeah, we shot about 2 hours of Resident Evil, I would say.
Yep.
Before we called it quits. We probably won't revisit the PlayStation version of Resident Evil for the rest of this feature.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to take some time after we shot it to have a real conversation about the game we played. Because, you know, what we're doing in the Fear Gauntlet is based around a conceit that we want to play scary games.
Right.
And so as such, we don't necessarily have the place to genuinely speak our minds about the question at hand.
Yep.
And about the game in question in a lot of cases. So we basically just, you know, taking some time to talk to you about Resident Evil 1 and how we felt about playing it.
Yep.
So, here's the thing. Yo, that game sucks to control.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
some bullshit.
Yeah. It
That
is.
is some raw ass bullshit.
You know, I didn't know until like episode 2 or something that you were not using the analog stick.
No, that is a D-pad game. So if you've never played those old Resident Evil games, which there's a good possibility you came into this franchise
Yep.
with RE4. That's certainly
That was me.
That's me. I played Resident Evil 4 a bunch. I think it's you know one of the greatest games ever made. All that stuff. But Resident Evil 1, you control your main characters, Jill and Chris, like a tank. So you use the 2 D-pad left and D-pad right to turn her, and then you move her forward by pressing up, and you will move her in the direction she's facing, regardless of the camera angle, and
Yeah.
regardless of intent. And that gets to be problematic because the camera angles are designed specifically to be claustrophobic and scary. It wants you to feel terror. But that means it's super frustrating to navigate.
Yep.
Because it just forces you to do all these weird turns. So you're always running into walls or running into directions you don't want to
And
face.
speaking of the running, you have to run in order to start moving or pulling things or something like that.
You have to run up.
You have to run up against
objects
it.
to start pushing them, and that's super frustrating.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
you know what? It did have have the
Yes,
creepiness in it.
So this will go up after the first few episodes. So you see, we were genuinely freaked out
Yeah.
a little by the dog.
Yep.
Like the dog jumping out of the window is one of those Halcyon greatest scary moments of video games ever. Everyone who played that game originally, and you know, it's people who may be older than us in a lot of cases. I mean,
Yeah.
they talk about that scene like it's, you know, oh, I was sitting there with my friends, and those dogs jumped out, and my friends screamed. My friends scream like pigs because I'm playing Resident Evil at the farm. They always talk about that moment, and I was going in there expecting it. But what I didn't do was I didn't expect it to happen so early.
Yeah.
Like we were just joking around
yep.
in that room when it happened.
I know.
So genuinely sort of freaked me out, and those camera angles are unsettling.
They are.
Like, you know, all those
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic camera angles shooting in the top corners of rooms. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it can still be effective.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting, because I was going in there thinking this game's gonna be bullshit. Like, just is not gonna be scary in the least. And yeah, it can be genuinely terrifying at the beginning. Because then it just becomes a video game where it's unsettling, and you sometimes get caught up by zombies, and then you're just, you know, the combat's just not good. It's not fun to look for ammo and to feel, you know, oh, you're always looking for ammo. You have 8 slots, less with Chris.
Yep.
I mean, we were playing as Jill. Chris has less slots than Jill does.
Yeah.
and you
A lot of
just
modern
are scrounging for ammo.
The game design element right there, just to make you freak out that you are incapable of even getting this herb when you don't have enough room to even select the herb, and then you're gonna go out and get killed by a zombie dog. Oh man, that frustrated me.
At that point, it stopped being scary and it became frustrating on the game's behalf.
It did.
And there are plenty of people. There are defenders to this day of the old Resident Evil games. Like, just they feel like that was the greatest all-time great horror series, and that franchise just screwed the pooch when it became a third-person action game. But those people are crazy. There are elements of those old games that are creepy. There's no reason that same game cannot be creepy and fun to play.
That's right.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Or more interesting to play than the... Because, I mean, think about this. One of the things you have to do to play that game, if you want to conserve ammo, you could fire your gun till the zombie gets on the ground and then pull out your knife to try and conserve ammo. And in that whole process is you going into your menu, stopping the action completely, equipping the knife, and switching to that. It just totally destroys the game's own momentum.
Yeah.
Which can be frustrating.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything you think I didn't talk about, Steve?
No, I mean, pretty much, I guess...
The voice acting is incredible.
Yeah,
like
actually,
great.
The voice acting is probably one of the best. The FLV sequences are also really good.
Yes, absolutely. You just don't see that stuff anymore, and it is
you
stuff
don't.
of legends.
It is. Oh, man. But honestly, very nice.
Fire, yeah.
Do one more. Do one more.
That's right.
Pretend it's a zombie. Give me a headshot zombie.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Oh.
You can do it one more because I want to see this ball in action. There you go. Good job. Good job. Very good. Yeah, you were the best. Yeah. I wish the knife actually worked. Yeah. I wish it was useful.
It's not. It's
no res 5 or 4 knife either.
Well, at least in Resident Evil, there's actually, I remember playing a GameStop early demo of Resident Evil 4. You had to go into your menu to equip the knife. It wasn't a quick select thing. It was super annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, making the knife quick select made it effective.
Yeah.
But also, Resident Evil 4 wasn't really want for ammo.
Yeah.
It was creepy because the enemies didn't take a lot of damage.
Yep.
And you had to be creative how you shot them.
Yep. Again, like I think you said earlier, I feel a newfound respect for Resident Evil 1.
I think that game is mostly bunk.
Yeah.
But that's the ravages of time. They don't make games like that anymore for a reason.
Nope.
However, the things that Resident Evil 4 does well can still be effective all these years later, and that's an impressive feat, and one that I did not suspect going in.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're looking to do a little time traveling, that's just a PSN download, so it was $10. It's maybe a little pricey for basically an untouched PlayStation port.
Yeah.
But you can also transfer it to the PSP, so it has like ad functionality that way. But
that's fine.
Oh no, it's not.
$10. I don't know. $10.
It's
I don't
great.
know.
It's an interesting history lesson.
It is, and I think that lesson was that it's not very scary right now.
Right now, not anymore.
Yeah,
it's scary at the beginning, and really not so much after. So,
yeah.
That's it for Resident Evil. We're moving on to a modern game, our very first 360 game of this entire project.
Woo!
Playing a little Condemned 1.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe Condemned 2 down the line. Who can say?
I don't know. We don't know.
Who can say? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably continue to do these check-ins.
Yep.
Afterwards, after we're done shooting these games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've got episodes. There's probably 1 or 2 more episodes that are left to go up on the site.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you soon, and we'll have Condemned episodes going up right after this segment is over.
Yep. All right. Now I'm gonna turn this camera to me.
Okay.
And you're gonna see me shoot some Nerf.
Go. You're the zombie killing us, Steve.
Yeah. Bye.
Peace.